quick, guys. I know I already put a video out today. I did the Tactical Talks video today talking about my brand new bulletproof vest. If you guys haven't checked that out, go and check that out. I want to do a quick little video. I didn't think that this should be a full-on Tactical Talks full Friday segment. This is just my opinion, and I wanted to kind of put this info out there and let me know what you guys think of this. So I'm going to be talking about why I think that a shotgun is not the best home defense weapon. Now, I know a lot of you are going to argue this, and a lot of you may have shotguns by your bed or behind your door and all that kind of stuff, and that's just kind of what I saw growing up. But here's something to keep in mind, and these are some points that I'm making from more of a, I guess, tactical point of view or law enforcement point of view. But if you hadn't thought of these things, think about them, okay? Now, for you as the gun owner or gun user, this may not affect you as much. Now, it's still going to affect you, but not as much as your significant other. And that's what I want to focus on. When you're at work, when you're gone on a business trip, whatever the case is that you're not home, a lot of people are like, well, I'll just have the shotgun in the house and my spouse, whoever it is that's in the house, can use it and they'll be all right. Well, here's some things to keep in mind. This is my shotgun. This is my Remington 870. I keep a light on it. Keep a little side saddle, nothing special. This is what I use at work on patrol. Now, the things that I want you to keep in mind is, let's say you're sleeping or your significant other is sleeping, all of a sudden they hear something in the house. So they go to the gun, right? Well, what do? Now this is clear, just in case you guys didn't know that, or wanted to know that. But anyways, so what do? They go over there and they rack the shotgun, right? Everybody knows that sound. That's one of the scariest sounds ever. One of the most recognized sounds in the world. Now, with that being said, do you want your life, your spouse's life, or your kids, anybody in the house, do you want their whole life to depend on a sound? Think about that. Somebody comes in, they hear that rack, they might leave. What if they got a gun? What if it's somebody with some military training? Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys that have military training or police training that, for whatever reason, they do that 180. And now they turn to crime. So what if the guy says, all right, you got a gun, I got a gun, the fight's on. From here on out, he's just going to start shooting anytime he sees something move. Is that something you want? The other thing that I wanted you guys to keep in mind is that when somebody calls 911, the dispatcher usually likes them to stay on the phone. Police officers usually like for you to stay on the phone because you can tell my dispatcher where you're at in the house. So when I go into that house, I know who's good, I know who's bad, I know what room you should be in. So it helps me out. Now, a lot of people don't call 911, they call their significant other. If you're protective, you're gonna want your significant other to stay on the phone so that you can hear what's going on, so that if you're trying to get home or if you're trying to get a hold of 911, you can relay the best information possible. So let's think about that. Is it feasible for somebody to be walking through the house with a shotgun and hold a phone? And I know what you're thinking. Some of you were like, well, I'll just have her put the phone down, or I'll just put my phone down. Okay. Well, you got to clear your entire house with this. If somebody doesn't have the training or doesn't know how to swing around and come into rooms with a big rifle or shotgun, this is going to give you away seconds before you even come out of that room. So somebody sees a muzzle coming out, there's a threat. I'm going to start shooting. So keep that in mind. Now, I have a light on my shotgun because I do clear rooms with this thing. I do like to light up different rooms, stuff like that. You don't want to leave this light on because that just gives your position away in the dark. Another thing you have to keep in mind is this thing is extremely loud. Now, your pistol is going to be loud in your house as well. I don't want you to think that the pistol is not going to be loud. It's going to be loud no matter what. But this is louder. You pop off a round, your hearing is gone. You got to make it through the house hoping that you can still see what's going on, because that muzzle flash is going to temporarily blind you. The noise is going to make it to where you can't hear anymore, and now you have somebody sneaking in your house. How are you going to find them? Now, I'm not saying that a pistol is the best option. I'm just saying a pistol is my favorite. This is easy for me to tuck in nice and tight. I can come around rooms, I can peek around without having a whole muzzle stick out. If I have to stay on the phone with dispatch or I have to talk to somebody, I'm right here. I can turn my light on, turn my light off. With this pistol, I have a red dot, so it's a lot easier instead of having to do two-handed hold out and put my gun out and try to acquire my target. This is just so much easier for me. So those of you who have shotguns in your house and this is your primary weapon, how do you feel about it now? Have you ever thought about these things? The other thing you have to keep in mind is, depending on what you're shooting out of this shotgun, you got birdshot. It's going to injure somebody real bad. I mean, I'm not saying you can't kill somebody, but why would you have birdshot? More than likely, you're going to have buckshot or you're going to have a slug. If you have kids in your house, do you really want to fire something in the hallway that's going to spread, potentially go through some walls and hit somebody else that's not supposed to get hit? If you have a slug, that's going through some walls. Now, I'm not saying a pistol is not going to go through some walls, but imagine how much more damage that slug's going to do when it hits through that wall. So this is just my opinion. I wanted to put this information out there. I wanted to make this video. This is the second video for today, second Tactical Talks video. As a thank you to you guys. Don't think I forgot, I still am doing my 250 subscriber giveaway. So I have some ideas on what I want to do. If there's something you guys want to see in that giveaway, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's where I'm at with this. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. Have you ever thought about some of these things that I'm talking about? If so, good on you. If not, how does it make you feel? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.